G'day, and welcome back to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. Here we have a classic example of the Karen's brought out her camera expecting to do something massive with this one.
I understand why you can't do these personal conversations on your own time.
Okay, I'm done. So you need to come over here? I'm not talking to you.
You need to get a manager then. And this is all being filmed.
Okay.
I have got things to do and I need to get out of here.
Okay. Listen, ma'am, I don't know what your problem is right now.
I told you, I am a customer. You all were talking about weekend plans. That's not what you do on the clock.
I don't. You know what? I'm done.
It was on film.
I'm
Then
done.
get a manager. Why don't you all just text each other? Clearly you all are friends. Why aren't you texting each other?
That was a customer.
No, you were talking to her. It's on film.
Ma'am, you gotta go.
She was asking you what you're doing this weekend. And while I'm up here waiting,
Where's security at? You have to go.
Yeah, go ahead, get security.
I'm done. I'm done talking. Come on. I could care less. No, I'm done talking.
Okay, first off, you don't even know proper grammar. The phrase is I couldn't care less.
I couldn't care
So, yeah, okay. Well, it's too bad I have to inform you about things like this. You need to get a manager. This is all on film. I'm not the one causing problems here.
Okay, so if it's true that you have been waiting, like you got to the counter and they were talking amongst themselves about things unrelated to work, and then this is your response to it. Yeah, I just have nothing else aside from just laughing at you, because that is just beyond stupid. It's not even funny. It's like, you're not allowed to talk to each other that isn't work related. That's not what you do at work. You're like the overbearing CEO who thinks that you're Elon Musk. That's there it is. You're Elon Musk who thinks that you should work 12 plus hours a day and you shouldn't have an actual life. You should sleep in your company's building and crap along those lines. Like, you don't think someone should have a life outside of work. And yes, it could be said that, well, you shouldn't be talking about unrelated work things at work, but it's also, we're humans. We're going to talk to people. And what? I don't think we want to talk about work all the damn time, especially when we're at work and sick of it. We're just going to talk about things to pass the time, and whilst we're doing our job. It's that simple. Here we had a guy at what looks to be a mixture of a bar and a diner mixed into one, chewing out some of the bar workers for apparent slow service. Anyway, the customers around him don't seem to be exactly too happy with how he's chosen to take this.
I asked you for a glass of water 4 times. 4 times. It's just the service has been shit.
He's funny as hell.
You want me to leave? Because I'll be more than happy to leave. Well, I feel that don't tell me how to talk, okay? Don't tell me how to talk, okay? But plain and simple, do not tell me how to talk. You do not run my life. When I come into the establishment and I pay money for something, I need to be paid attention to. And when I order a glass of water 4 times and it doesn't get brought here, that's not good service. And when my wife asks for a glass of wine 3 times and it doesn't get brought here, that's not good service.
We would be happy to escort them out the entire car. Stop.
Oh, wow. Where's my finger from?
I'll leave.
Oh, shit.
I didn't ask for any attention.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I asked 4 times and it didn't come quick. It didn't come in that time. Okay. Look, it sounds like, from what I can tell from the microphone, by the sheer amount of noise of other people in that room, it sounds like it's extraordinarily busy, which is going to lead to slow service and potentially things being slipped through of things that have been forgotten because there's just a lot going on. And by the sounds of it, most of the other customers are like, yeah, we're fine, to the point where they want to get involved and tell this guy to get the fuck out of here. That they don't want him here. So, oh, you're being an ass to the workers? Get out of here. No one wants to hear from you. This series of clips is kind of a bit insane, to say the least. So what's happened beforehand is that these people here have had their one of their friends' family leave some dogs at their house temporarily to look after them while they went and did a trip of some sort. Anyway, it's led to the neighbors believing that they're running some form of illegal doggy daycare. So they've now started going off with their neighbors on the regular. Anyway, here we have one of those fun confrontations that happened more recently.
Knocking on our back door. We don't know you from Adam.
Back door.
You can hello. I don't care.
I know.
You're an idiot.
Okay.
You're stupid as
Ew.
you.
Yeah.
You are running a doggy illegal.
Shut the f up, bitch.
Illegal doggy daycare. Wait, no. You're running an illegal.
Go ahead.
This is residential. This is not.
You don't even own this house.
This is not what we own.
Don't point at me.
I will have you arrested.
For knocking on your door?
Yes.
Why? You knocked on my door. I answered.
I've never knocked on your door.
That's my door right there.
That's your front door.
You.
That's a proper door, idiot. Are you that dumb?
No, I'm
You
sorry.
are.
I didn't go in your house.
You're dumb. We knocked on the front door for a goddamn mother.
Back door.
You can call any cop.
What does that make a difference? I'm just knocking
It
nicely.
does matter. We don't know
We
you.
used to be civil. You
What
used to be.
knocking
I
on
talk
our
to you all the
back
time
door
when
for,
you
On our back door.
walk.
Why?
you.
Because I thought that's where you're where you come in and out of all the time. So I
That's
thought that.
not your business.
Oh my
We
gosh,
don't know.
ma'am, I'm explaining to you.
No, you don't explain anything. I'm an English major, so shut the up, idiot.
Jeez.
You're a asshole, and you do it again. I don't care who you.
Don't worry.
The
Okay,
cops
keep
will
going.
be coming,
Okay. Go, have them come, please. I'll call them myself.
please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You better get out from here
I won't.
as soon as possible. Get out.
Out of here.
In between the second and third clip, the husband got arrested and taken away in the back of a police car, and that was the landlord who came over to tell her to get out of here. And you know what makes this stuff even more insane? This ended up on, I believe, the Karen Hunter's TikTok page. I don't know whose that one is. All I know is that it turns out this lady has a massive list of crimes and stuff that she's done in her life. Like, it is an insane amount of them. Various different assault charges, various different drunk charges, etc., etc., etc. Quite literally the worst of the worst that's somehow still out in public. You just can't make this stuff up sometimes. Here we have yet another classic plane freakout, though we don't have much information of what happened prior to this. All we know is that we're coming to the point where police officers are here to arrest this person who's apparently causing a public disturbance.
Oh my god, Chris.
Is this real?
My name is Sophia Robertson. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I don't give a
Chris! That lady said she don't give a
I'm super curious what actually happened prior to the clip to warrant the cops being here in the first place to arrest this person. Like, genuinely, is it something legitimately fair to arrest him for? Were they just being loud and obnoxious like some people are? Like, well, what's the story here? Well, they got arrested for some reason or another, and it's all on camera, and people are laughing and egging them on a little. I don't know. It's interesting. Here we have a very interesting one, to say the least. So this guy here they're all in an air balloon up high in the sky, like probably several thousand feet. And this guy seems to be wearing a parachute. So when they get high enough, he decides to attempt to jump off. But, you know, the guy who's piloting the hot air balloon's not having it. Here's the clip.
High enough.
I am.
No, you're not. You're not.
I've got thousands.
I don't give a shit, man. You have to tell this before we need to ask for permission.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to do this. We're actually filing a permit, and you're us up. I'm telling you, man. We are actually filing a permit. If we do this illegally, man,
You have it on video. You just tried to stop me.
What?
You have it on video. You just tried to stop me.
I don't care. I can't stop you physically. I'm going down right now.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to call the police.
Can you please cooperate, please?
Suman, you copy? Yeah, please call the policeman. One guy is trying to jump from the balloon. Please let him go. Yeah.
No, that's illegal.
Yeah, but we can decide what we want to do.
No, you have to take permit for all this. We're going to be in problem because of you.
Don't touch him. Thank you. Come on, man.
No, come on, man, no. I'm telling you, no. Stop pushing it.
Well,
I'm being serious here, man.
I know you're being serious.
Yeah, stop it.
But, I mean, just don't handle the rig, man. Come on.
I'm not letting you jump. Okay, it's over. Stop it.
Bro, come on,
If
man.
you don't let go of my hand, I'll hit you. Stop it.
You let go of my rig.
No,
man.
I'm not letting you. You're trying to jump, man. I'm not letting you go. I'm sorry. I have to physically stop you from jumping. That's
Before you even get your A license, 3,000 feet. When you have like 15 skydives, they send you out at 3,000 feet. I have 2,000 skydives. We were plenty high. I would have had enough time to take a 10-second delay.
Yeah, I don't care.
Right.
I'm not allowed to throw skydivers. We're filing a permit, and if you do it and we do it illegally, we will not be able to do it, man. And I'm responsible for this flight.
So I think the first thing that people would probably ask is like, okay, wouldn't there be some form of question about the parachute? And maybe there was, but it might just be as simple as like, hey, I just want to be safe, you know, wearing a parachute's just be one of those things, just in case. And then the furthermore to that is like, yes, you may be an experienced skydiver, but it doesn't matter in the situation because in a lot of cases, you need permits. You need to have the ability to actually do this. And then furthermore to that, you know, this isn't something you just suddenly prop on the pilot whilst you're already up in the sky. This is something you need to warn them beforehand. If you want to do some parachuting and skydiving off of a hot air balloon or anything for that matter, isn't it one of those things where you kind of need to mention it beforehand, like long before you get into the sky, as be like one of the earliest things you mentioned that you want to skydive from here because it could be cool? So they can organize to be prepared for it, or just to say, no, unfortunately, we don't have the permits to do that just yet. And you probably wouldn't have had to waste your money on this hot air balloon, could have waited to the time when you could actually skydive off it. But clearly, you didn't think about that at all. You thought of nobody but yourself, assuming that, oh, he will be fine with it, he won't stop me, and then now here you are in a situation where he has stopped you, and now you're going down off the air balloon because this guy's not happy with you. This next one's a very interesting one, as this time I'm going to have you approach it with a question. So this person's recording this clip here. Apparently this is what happens when banking while black. Basically pointing out that, oh, there's been some form of racism that's occurred here. That's at least what I'm assuming based upon the framing of this entire thing. Though I do propose the question, based upon what we see here, do you think there was any racism? Let's get into the clip.
Okay, I didn't get the opportunity to get the manager's information. I don't know who Dana is. Dana is not a professional name of contact to give somebody. She's being so disrespectful. Who was the lady that I just spoke with, ma'am?
Assistant Manager Jody.
Her name is Assistant Manager Jody. Do they have a point of contact? Is this their business card?
No, that's just.
Do they have a business card on their desk?
No.
So there's no way to contact. They have no business card. So
no,
this
you have to contact.
So this is okay.
Number.
So let me write this down. Do you mind if I borrow your pen?
No, you can take one if you like.
Okay, not a problem at all. Okay, and you mind if I get a piece of paper on a notepad?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Because I always seem to have a problem coming into this branch. So the manager is Dana. Mm-hmm. Okay, and you guys are refusing to cash my check because you want me to physically bring my contractor who's trying to do my home.
I don't know anything about your check, and that's...
Okay, and I'm asking to speak to a manager about this situation, so if you don't know any...
Well, you did.
I didn't speak to a manager. She came up and she tried to disrespect me. Okay, and I did not get to speak with her. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm asking to speak with her.
You're asking to speak with
I'm
her?
asking to speak with the assistant manager.
That's the first time you've asked me, so I will let her know.
Okay, well, she came up very disrespectfully. She didn't ask to speak to me in private.
All right, if you would have a seat and be quiet, I can go get her.
I'm sorry, did you say what?
I could, if you can.
You said if I can have a seat. I told you I'm deaf and I'm hard of hearing.
You did not tell me that.
So you're asking me to what? Okay, but why are you telling me as a grown woman to sit down and be quiet?
Because there's other people.
That speaks everything to your attitude and your demeanor.
All right, don't sit down.
Respect yourself.
I do.
Respect yourself.
I absolutely do.
Please do. Okay, so the manager's name is Dana.
Mm-hmm, and she's not here today.
Okay, and the assistant manager's name, who I asked to speak with, is who, please, ma'am?
Her name is Jody.
Okay. I'm getting these point of references to be able to, on the phone, speak with Navy Federal, just so you know. Mm-hmm. How do you spell Jody, please?
Jody.
Okay. Okay. Did you put me in for an opportunity to speak with Miss Jody?
Yeah, I've let her know.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to go outside with my family for about 5 minutes so that I can have your peace and quiet kept in here, and then I'll come back inside just so you know if you call me and you don't see me.
Do you want to take the card?
I think I have you guys' information. There's nobody's point of contact on here.
Right,
It's
just the general
Okay,
number.
no problem.
Personally, at least from what's contained in this clip here, I don't think so. Again, there could have been other things that occurred outside of this clip that they've posted that actually would have been racist. Unfortunately, we don't have that information, which that's just what it is. There is a few interesting points that other people have brought up about, so you're hard of hearing, but you heard her tell you to sit down and be quiet beforehand, and things on those lines. And it's like, there could be various things to that. Usually, my experience of people with hard of hearing, you have to talk a lot louder, or sometimes even yell towards them to get them to hear you if they're almost deaf. But at the same time, if they're looking directly at you, they can also, some of them also have the capability of just reading words off of lips, reading lips, and things on those lines, and understanding what's being said because of that. I don't know. This is just one of those things where I look at it and it's just hard to really summarize anything out of the face value you get here. You can assume things for sure, but I don't really want to do so in this case here. But hey, I'll leave it to you guys in the comments. What are your thoughts? According to Kaylee, the person who's recording this clip here and is the person who's at the gym, she's doing the gym at one of the pull-up machines. The guy in black comes up and starts going off at her to move her stuff so that he can use this pull-up machine, despite the fact that there's several other pull-up machines there that aren't being used currently. Anyway, when she asks her, hey, could you ask in a nicer manner, she says that you're crazy and then starts talking mad smack about her in Spanish. She can understand that, unfortunately for him, and someone else also watches the scene here and decides to get himself involved.
What's wrong? You good? What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? Huh? You good?
I'm doing with you.
Huh?
How old with you?
Huh? How old with you? Is everything good?
Gotta be good.
Huh?
Gotta be good.
Are you messing with her?
No, I'm messing with nobody, but you gotta spend me the same way.
You know, this is
Hey, no, tell them, you gotta chill out. Chill out. You want to talk, we can talk.
You gotta talk to me. Don't talk to me, okay?
You gotta spend me the same way.
You see, I'm not man. You have a full respect, okay?
You gotta spend me too.
If you have something, we take it outside.
Okay, me too. You gotta trust me.
Okay?
You told me you see.
So you wanna chill out with your loudness?
I chill out all day.
Because I will put you down.
Put you down.
I'll put you down in a second. So chill out. Okay? Act like you are here over. That shit doesn't work here. You come here with respect, okay? Have respect for her.
You gotta spend me the same way.
No. That's a female.
So what?
Have respect for her.
You said I like her. Huh? She gotta spend me too.
No, you have respect for her.
But she gotta spend me too. Chill out too.
Okay? She's my friend. I'm not gonna let this shit happen.
Nothing gonna happen.
Okay, I'm not gonna let this shit happen. I'm telling you.
You told me.
Okay? I'm telling you. You talk with her, you talk with me.
I'll talk with you.
Okay? You talk to me, we'll go outside.
You talk to me?
We go outside and talk to me.
I'm not gonna talk to you. You talk to me and you see what happens.
Nothing but a piece of shit. Let me know if he talk to you. Let me know if he talk to you. Talk to him.
I mean, you gotta do it to me.
Don't come near her.
I mean,
I'm gonna be here now. I'm gonna work out here.
I use it.
I'm gonna work out here.
So I know how to use it.
No, you're not gonna use it.
Why not?
Because I wanna work out here.
Why not? Because you say so?
Because I said something.
Who are you?
Don't worry about who I am.
You think that you better than me?
I'm telling you.
Oh, you think I'm better than me now?
I'm gonna work out with
you bigger than me?
I'm gonna work out with
you.
him.
You're not gonna be the best
than you? Bigger or smaller.
You think that you're better than me? Don't tell me, my friend. Don't tell me.
Okay?
You're gonna go off. All wait.
He's taking advantage on her. That's a shit, dude.
Nobody took him out of her. Nobody took him out of her.
You were yelling at me. I told you don't yell at me. And
He's
then
yelling at her.
you're talking shit
He's
in
taking advantage of
Spanish.
her.
I understand you. You were talking all that stuff in Spanish.
No, I'm watching you.
I'm watching you too.
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you too. Yeah, because you're bigger than me. I'm
It's not about bigger. Trust me. I don't care what you say.
My friend. I just say, my friend. I don't care this going to.
If he talk to you, I'm gonna be here. And it's gonna happen. I will show you what's gonna happen. Taking advantage of a female, man. Taking advantage of a female.
Nobody take your money, man. Nobody say nothing to her.
I'm watching everything. That's why there's a camera. There's a camera.
But hey, all good things must come to an end, and the guy in black eventually got kicked out of the gym for this. So, it all ends well, I suppose. Like, it's such a stupid thing to me that some people, it's either just ego to say that, oh, this person who's smaller than me, whether they're female or male, because there could also be sexism involved here. I'm not really going to assume on that one. And so it's like, oh, you're smaller than me. I'm going to try and push you around because I want to do what I want to do and I don't give two fucks about you. But then someone else who's far bigger than him gets involved. Suddenly he seems a lot more scared and a lot more unsure on what he wants to do about this entire situation, which is quite funky to say the least. This is another wild clip. I don't even get how this even happened, but so maintenance workers came in to patch up some walls, and apparently a cat got in behind the walls, and rather than trying to get the cat out, it looks like they've patched the cat in, as you can see from this footage here. Yeah.
Gonna stop. Then the blaming on
So can we go find the painters? No, because I have a very hard time believing that this was an accident. I'm pretty sure they saw my cat back there. They're lazy. We all know the maintenance people here are terrible. I know you've seen the reviews on the maintenance workers that work here. They're horrible. They're lazy. I know for a fact they probably saw my cat back there. They probably tried to get him, couldn't, didn't feel like coming back later to wait for him to come out or coming back later to finish their job. So they patched the wall up with my cat behind it.
They would not do that.
Okay.
They would not do that.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the painters in here since you want to act stupid because that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You disrespected me by patching my cat into a wall.
If you're going to continue, we're going to end this meeting right now. Don't disrespect me like that.
Okay, well, you guys are... How? Go get the painters. You can call them.
Jada,
you can call them.
Just wait.
Okay.
First of all,
bye, Natalie. Bye, Steven. Thank you for the help. You guys are so helpful. Thank you. Bye, Steven.
Come on.
Which way is the way out? Okay.
I'm sure they wouldn't do that. I mean, yeah, that would be what I would expect. I would also be saying, like, yeah, surely they didn't do that. Surely they're not that stupid and dumb. But no, from the clip here, it looks like they are. Like, look, honestly, I can get why the Steven guy's a little bit like, nah, there's no way. You're just over-exaggerating. There's no way they would have done that on purpose. But it seems like because that is like something so abnormally ridiculous, it doesn't make sense for it to even happen in the first place. Yet here we have the footage. There's a cat stuck in a wall. I don't even like I don't get it. Like, how did that even happen? How does that happen? How do you like see a cat in the wall and you're that goddamn lazy that you just don't get the cat out of there? You patch the cat in. Like, isn't that... That's the level of animal cruelty, like, I've never seen. Like, what? Apparently this guy brought some food from this restaurant here, left the building, and then has come back to go to the toilet for some reason or another. But I don't know why they left and came back. They could be toilets. So that doesn't matter to this case. Here's our friendly neighborhood Karen going off again.
your neighbor. Hi. Want to make sure your dog's okay. Is your dog okay? Okay, it sounds like it's in distress. It just keeps barking. You mean what?
It's just now because,
No, it's all night. It keeps barking. Shut it up.
I do think it's fair to say that I wouldn't particularly call her Karen for complaining about a dog that apparently is barking all night. I agree, that is definitely an annoyance and a very big issue. It happens occasionally over here where I live. There will be sometimes, like, the few occasions where people have moved in, their dogs will go off nonsensically for like the first many nights on end, but usually they tone down and only bark when people walk by, which is semi-common in this area considering we back into a main street where people walk quite a lot. So, but dogs barking is a normal thing to some degree. Yeah, it can get frustrating and annoying. From just listening to this clip here, the dog didn't bark that much from what I can tell until the Karen came into the yard, and then it barked a little bit. Then when she knocked on the door, it started barking a lot because, you know, someone just knocked on the front door. And like, I get the complaint of annoyingly loud dogs, annoying dogs that continue to bark endlessly, but you know, there's a certain way you should do that. Like, hey, would you mind doing something about your dog? It's continuously barking all night. It makes it difficult to sleep. Just appreciate it if you find a way to try and stop it from barking so much. But no, instead she comes in going like, is your dog in distress? I'm just checking to make sure your dog's okay because it sounds like it's distress. Okay, well, you need to learn to shut your dog up, and walks away. Like, that's just... wow. Here we have a person showing us yet another reason why I question we give alcohol to people at airports before they hop on planes. Here's a clip.
Go outside. Let's go outside.
Yeah.
Let's go outside. Mouthy little.
Right, you either need to come
Yeah.
off the aircraft
When we
now.
get off the aircraft, but you, look at you, she's still smirking. Fucking on my phone. Fucking on my phone. Still smirking. She's fucking putting that finger up. You little mouthy bitch. You little mouthy bitch.
No one's ever going to believe it.
Yeah, you mouthy fucking bitch. Sit there. You mouthy fucking bitch. Yeah? Yeah? Right. See it. See it. Let me meet you outside this fucking aircraft, you mouthy fucking bitch. She's mouthy. I've just filmed it. Can I please have a boarding pass? No, you can't. I can't. No, I can't.
Don't care there.
Don't worry, okay? You don't want your bag back? No, I don't want my bag. See that, Matthew? See that? I'm gonna make you famous! I'm gonna make you famous! You don't even know! Mouthy, bloody bitch!
She's gotten so worked up and angry about this entire scenario, she's huffing and puffing. She's going to blow this whole plane down. I don't know. This seems like she's a bit intoxicated here by some of her more weird, wavy actions in comparison to what a normal person would be. But then again, what is a normal person nowadays? That this literally means nothing, those words. I don't know. It's just a bit of a funky confrontation before a plane flight. Here we watch some wild antics.
You understand that he's a medical service dog, right?
That's not what you told us.
Yes, we did. Yes, I did, and I gave her the video. Oh, assault! I saw that. Oh, you're going to jail, lady. I got that. You're going to jail today. We got it on camera. Assault. There we go. Assault.
Thank you.
Assault.
You
Thank
were
you.
in the way.
You're good. No, that was assault. You're going to jail.
There we go. I got it on footage.
She definitely looked like she did that purposely. She just pulled the clipboard out of the way, jumped up, and tried to slam down that door quickly as she possibly can without giving them a warning to move. Wow. This guy gets refused service at a bank after fighting fire with fire after a teller was supposedly rude towards him.
Ma'am, how are you? What are the grounds of which
and the way you're treating my
your teller was rude to me? So you think you can be rude to somebody else and then they can't be rude back?
We can have you escorted out if you like.
Have me escorted out.
Yes,
I would
sir.
love that. No, have me escorted out.
There's your information.
Yeah, and you're going to definitely be reported. Absolutely. And I would love for you to have me escorted out because you're just going to treat me how you want to treat me. Are you kidding me? On what grounds? She talking about, I know this ain't your business, but she's talking about she heard me be rude to her teller, but her teller was rude to me. So what, you gonna be rude to me, but I can't be rude to you?
I get fighting with fire. If the teller was rude towards you, you definitely can. It's definitely warranted to be an asshole back. But sometimes it's better just to be the adult in the room and not respond in kind. Because a manager, in these type of instances, when they see a customer being irate towards one of their employees, they're more liable to defend their employee and kick you out rather than believe whatever you're saying when you're clearly not happy. It's just how these things goes. Sometimes being the adult in the room will get you better results. Here we watch how someone diffuses a situation in their shop, restaurant, something along those lines. Here's the clip.
I'm not from here. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm not from the Bronx. I love some of y'all. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I die for my son.
So chill, man. You got a kid with you. So this ain't what you want. Don't get a fool, fam. I ain't from here.
I ain't from here either, bro.
You know. Just chill. I backed off you already. Chill. I backed up off you. Chill.
We two men, right?
I'm letting you know, so chill.
But we two men,
I'm
right?
respecting that you and a kid.
And I'm
chill.
respecting you, bro.
So relax. So relax. Relax, man. I backed up off you. Relax.
I mean, to me, this is like the perfect example of being cool, calm, and collected. Not being patient and not being overtly aggressive is a decent way to diffuse stuff like this and not let it get too out of hand. Good on the guy in the white tee for doing that, though. Here we've got a junk guy who thought it would be the brightest of ideas to smash someone's windscreen because it would make their night. For no other reason, just for simply doing so.
No! Your friend isn't here!
Okay, you know what? We don't have any friends.
Okay. Exactly! You don't! Move!
And we didn't. We actually weren't even doing this. We didn't even have somebody coming.
So what was the point?
To fuck you guys over.
Oh my god! That was so good. That's amazing.
Are you disgusting?
Yeah, what?
It was just for fun.
Was it?
Yeah,
Was it for fun?
It was.
Did you have a blast?
I did.
Did it make your night? Is that how boring your life is? Is that what you have to? That's what you have to do on a Saturday? It's kind of embarrassing.
No, it was kind of fun. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, you're funny.
So I think.
What do you think?
You guys got.
I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. You're actually...
He is totally going to regret that when he wakes up in the morning with a massive hangover, a giant throbbing headache, and then he'll remember what he did the night before when he smashed someone else's windscreen. And now he's like, oh, damn it, that's gonna be a pain to deal with when it eventually comes back and bites my ass. Because it doesn't seem like they got the name out of you that night, but boy oh boy, you can be damn sure that when it comes to the internet, when it comes to finding people, the internet's damn good at that. Your name probably got sent to the TikTok, the person who posted this pretty quickly after the original post was made because, well, the internet's really good at this stuff for some dumb reason. Because if your car's on and the car's not exactly locked, then geez, those are some balls or sheer stupidity, one of the two. Here we've got a Karen who's extremely upset at other people at the dog park for bringing their dog into the same pen as her dog because apparently it's too big for that pen and ran over her dog.
The small dog is 2 pounds
Can you
under.
please leave us alone? You came back and are harassing us when we
No,
asked you to leave, and now you're coming back here to yell over
It
what?
will be reported.
Leave us alone.
I would gladly if you just, report it. Yes, your dog is not a small dog. Your dog is a medium-sized dog, and your dog ran over my dog when he came in.
Bye, Karen. Oh, yeah, that's right. Elizabeth, you're not Karen, but you act like one.
Well, I don't know your name, but...
I told you it last time. You should learn to close the gate if you're going to leave the dog park.
Oh, no, you didn't tell me that, but I usually close it. Usually when I come down, it's wide open.
That's great.
So,
Are there people's dogs in here, Karen? When you come? That's what I thought.
my name's not Karen.
It's Elizabeth. That's right. You have a good day, Elizabeth. That's great.
Took me a few moments to think about this one when actually watching this for the first time, just to like actually gauge what I believe here. But gathering off of like the dog that I own, which is a Foxy Cross Dash Hound, which is she's roughly around 10 kilos, which is what is considered to be the peak of a small dog. Like basically, a small dog is a dog that weighs 10 kilos or less. The dog that we see at the end of this clip, which might be theirs or might not be, it seems to be roughly the same size as the dog we got in our yard. So I would consider it to be a small dog. Now, if it's true that this dog ran over her dog and has caused some injuries, yeah, that's a problem. But I don't know if this is the way you handle it. This lady decides to block the front door of an apartment complex because she doesn't believe that this black guy actually lives in this apartment complex, and in spite of saying that he does and refusing to give out the unit number because, you know, that's just not a thing you give to a random person, she continues to pester him the entire time.
Please move, ma'am.
I can. Do you live here?
I already answered that question, excuse me.
I'm sorry. The keypad is right there.
I understand that, ma'am.
You can film me. That's
okay,
fine.
I understand, ma'am, but you're blocking me.
Into my building.
Okay, and
okay.
It's my building as well, so I need you to get out my way.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Excuse me. Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because you're you. I need you to move out my way, please.
No.
Ma'am, please stop touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You just was previously before.
I'm not touching you at all.
So I'm going to step in where I live
I'm not touching you, and I'm not in any way doing anything outside of letting my dog go to the bathroom.
Okay, and I live here and you're blocking the door.
What unit?
I don't need to tell you that. What unit do you live in?
307.
Okay, great. I'm on the 4th floor. Excuse me.
No. You don't have a key fob. You are... No.
No. Ma'am.
If you have that, then okay.
Ma'am, you're not security. You're not the property manager. You're not Mike Herman.
No, but I live here.
Okay, and I live here too. You're not Mike Herman. You're not Rick.
I don't like the fact you have your phone in my face.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me for where I pay.
All I'm asking is what unit.
But you're not. I don't need to tell you that information, ma'am.
If you want to come into my building.
It's not your building. You're not the owner. You pay rent.
Sir, you walked up on a street.
Yes, yes, and I've already buzzed in. I've already used
did
my.
not.
Okay, man, it does not even matter. Can you get out of my way?
No. Can you show me the key fob into this building?
I'm not showing you anything. And the second, ma'am, I'm bound to walk through where I live at. So.
No.
Okay.
Can you show me the key fob into this? No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Call the police, whatever you want to do.
Where are you going? Do you have a key fob that looks like this? You can film all you want. I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked into a building that I was taking my dog out and pushed your way in. No. Who are you going up to the 4th floor to see? No, I want to know who you're going to see.
So now you're gonna follow me.
I am.
Why?
Because I would like to know who's friends and why you're here.
Because I live here.
And if you do, then I would like to meet you because you're a neighbor. And
You didn't start off on a good note. I don't want to do no dealings with you. I'm going to my house. I'm going to my house where I live at, where I pay.
I would like to introduce myself then as a neighbor.
If your apartment complex requires the use of those card fob thingamybobs, then surely they would have one of those inside of the elevator so you can go to your appropriate floor that is only accessible via your cards or cards for the people who lives on those floors. If it's got a staircase, surely there would be a door at the bottom level just to stop people who manage to sneak in through the first door from getting any further in. I don't know about you, but it seems like this is a very potentially racist thing. I don't know. It just seems a bit unnecessary, especially the consistent pestering. Okay, if you live here, what unit do you live in? Huh? And then at the end of that, she's just like, I just want to know if you live here because I want to introduce myself as your neighbor. Well, you've made great first impression that I don't think I would ever want to be your friend in spite of us living in the same building. Come on. In this clip, we watch someone make an extraordinarily dumb decision over their nicotine addiction.
He's smoking in the bathroom. You already told him. Let's go back to the gate. Okay, let's go back to the gate. He can go wait for the
Sir, excuse me. What were you doing? No, you were smoking.
smoking.
You're not allowed to smoke on an airplane. Do you understand? That's an issue?
We have to find out.
So now we're going back to the gate. Okay.
Buddy, if you're going to be on a plane ride and you have a nicotine addiction, isn't there nicotine patches in America? Aren't those a thing? Or gum? Or stuff along those lines? I would assume so, considering they're over here in Australia and that tends to be very similar. But at the same, yeah, they're expensive. But at the same time, I'm 90% sure the fine you probably just copped for smoking in a plane, as well as pretty much losing your current flight tickets and probably not getting a refund for them, probably cost you a whole lot more money than what it would have been to get patches. It's like, I feel bad for the people who are addicted to nicotine. But also at the same time, you're the guys who also get those 5-minute smoke breaks very commonly throughout work. So, bro, what? Real question though, to anyone who watches these videos, is anyone out there who's actually addicted to nicotine? What are your ways of dealing with that addiction when you're taking an airplane trip that might take like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, potentially even 24 hours if you go on a long enough flight? Let me know in the comments down below.